Hello on YouTube, this is Lewis on a Trans, aka L25, aka Lewis JM. I'm here at the Museum of Moving Pictures down in Astoria, Queens. And in this museum they got like a little trinket called the Video Arcade, which has like all of the arcade games of the past. It's kind of rare to see something like this. I've seen a couple of museums on YouTube that have these arcade games, and this is the first time I've seen an actual arcade museum in a museum up close. So I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough tour of the place, see what games they got, and see if it's passable or not. Just a quick reminder, this is a temporary exhibit, so I don't know when they are actually going to remove it. So hopes that it will be here for a while. Anyways, let's get started. As you can see here, they got like a wide variety of arcades of the past and some good classics here and there. Let's see, we start simple. First one is the elusive Mortal Kombat, the very first one. Me, I prefer the second or the third because it has more enemies and more fatalities. Then we got Karate Champ, which is like your basic fighting game, which is kind of iffy. And over here we got the classic Gauntlet from Atari. Pretty cool. Moving on down, you got yourself the Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You don't see it though. Of course, this is out of order. Wish they would have had like the Wreck-It Ralph out of order sign. That's very artistic in its own way. Then we got the Robotron, which says 2 is out of order. Shame. The very classic Pole Position. Arkanoid. Always like the block games, which is the best. Then continuing down, we have Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Really good one. And Miss Pac-Man. Then we got Q-Bird, which is sadly out of order. Kind of reminiscent to the Wreck-It Ralph, where Q-Bird and his pals are pretty much homeless. Kind of sucks. Then we have the elusive Frogger. Dig Dug. Always like Dig Dug. Even have the computer arcade in my computer from a previous video. And then we have Centipede. Continuing down the path, we got the elusive Tron based on the video game. I always enjoyed this game. Wish they would have had more of it. Then we got NBA Jam. The next one is Battlezone, one of the best, though you don't see anything anymore. It's out of order too. At least it's still lighting. And over here we have a cocktail cabinet of track and field. The only one here in the arcade, the museum though. Then we got this one here. It's called a 10-Yard Fight from Taito. Never seen this game before. This is pretty much a football game because of the way it looks, and I don't know how the gameplay works. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure they have a demo coming out. They say it's 1983, but it says 1984, so it's difficult. Of course, it looks like a scrolling sports game, and you have to make a run for it just so you can reach the goal. And you'll be having other people trying to get by, so yeah, it's gonna be difficult trying to get past. Looks interesting. Then we have Sega Outrun, which has that retractable moving cabinet. That looks nice. Over here we got Zaxxon. Got the Fender. Out of order, unfortunately. And then we have Star Wars, with a sit-down cabinet. Screen's a little messy, but it still works depending on how it is. And then the last one here, this one here is called Galaxy Force. This is pretty much an exhibit arcade.
Classic.
It's from Sega. I think it has something to do with shooting, though it is kind of weird. It's mostly motion based, and it's difficult to know how this works considering that it's only just being presented as an exhibit. But hey, I'm not the one to complain. Kind of fun. So and I think that's pretty much it with the arcade. On a side note, they do have 2 other arcades, but only for exhibit purposes. One being Pong, and another one I don't know much about. Though I feel like they should have had those on so you can see what they do. I've got to admit, this is a pretty neat arcade, and even though it has a few hiccups with a few out-of-order cabinets, this looks enjoyable. Big recommendation if anyone wants to visit the Queens area for the Museum of Moving Pictures. Just a quick reminder, it's still temporary. So by the time this video is released, I do not know if it's going to work out. So I feel like I'm here hoping that it's going to work. I'm hoping that it's still around. So that's it with the arcade tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. #where are the good cartoons.